Good day, movie lovers. Welcome to Moving Picture Talks, the channel where we love to talk about movies. This is my top 10 most anticipated films of 2016. 2016 is going to be a big year in film. It's already the end of January, but I'm very excited to see these titles coming out later in the year. First of all, let's start with a few honorable mentions. Zootopia, a Disney Animation Studios film. I really loved Big Hero 6, and I'm excited to see what they do with the idea of animals in human places. Then Warcraft, a video game adaptation, not the only one we're getting this year, and I'm very excited to see where they go with this film. Then Star Trek Beyond. The previous two films were great, and I'm excited to see where they're going with the franchise. And then Hail Caesar, new film by the Coen brothers, very interesting plot, and I'm excited to see where they're going with this idea of Hollywood and filmmaking. Let's get to my list. Number 10, Jungle Book. First of all, the trailer was amazing. Most of this film will be shot on a sound stage with the actual actor there, and then most of the things will be done in post-production, CGI, but I think it's going to be amazing. This is one of Disney's newest live action adaptations, and Jungle Book will definitely be something to see. Got big names attached to it like Idris Elba, Scarlett Johansson, Christopher Walken, big names, Ben Kingsley, and all of these are the voices of the certain animals. This is one of Disney's most beloved original films, and I really think that this live action adaptation will be a great one. And the director is Jon Favreau, the guy who directed Iron Man, so I think he would do a proper job. Number 9, Doctor Strange. First of all, Benedict Cumberbatch is perfect for the role of the Sorcerer Supreme in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And then the director is Scott Derrickson. He directed movies like Sinister, so he's very adapted to the horror genre, which I think would be a good thing in the case of Doctor Strange. I'm really excited to see where the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going with the whole Sorcerer Supreme idea. Number 8, Bourne 5, the untitled fifth Bourne film starring Matt Damon, directed by Paul Greengrass, the same person who directed 2 of the original 3 Bourne films. Really love the franchise. I love the action, the thriller, the suspense, and the story. Fourth one wasn't too great with Jeremy Renner as a guy who talks about Jason Bourne in the Bourne Legacy, but I'm really excited to see where they're going with this 5th installment in the Bourne franchise. Number 7, Xmen Apocalypse.
This is war.
I'm a huge fan of the X-Men franchise myself, and I'm very excited to see where they're going with this whole most powerful, oldest mutant on Earth, portrayed by Oscar Isaac. Great cast. I mean, Michael Fassbender, James McAvoy coming back to reprise their roles as Professor X and Magneto, and also then younger versions of the older characters like Jean Grey, Cyclops, Storm. Very excited to see where they're going with this. Oh, Jennifer Lawrence also coming back to reprise her role as Mystique. I was very impressed with Days of Future Past, and I'm excited to see where Bryan Singer is going with this franchise in the next installment, X-Men Apocalypse. Number 6, another X-Men movie, Deadpool.
I am very turned on right now.
I remember in the whole X-Men Origins Wolverine, Deadpool made his appearance as a guy with a stitched mouth, closed mouth. Ryan Reynolds was great in that film, but the whole idea of Deadpool, I feel, was very wrong. Didn't stick to the source material, didn't stick to his witty sense of humor as Deadpool, but more as the previous one with the pistols. So I'm excited to see Ryan Reynolds reprise his role as the real Deadpool in his whole suit, the whole origin story of that guy, and also big names like Colossus coming into the film. I think it's going to be a good movie. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be funny. I'm really excited to see him break the fourth wall like he does in the comics. Deadpool is a great character, and I'm excited to see where they're going with this. And it's almost time for Deadpool. I mean, it's like, 2 weeks. So I'm excited for that. Number 5. I spoke about a video game adaptation earlier with Warcraft, and this year is the other one coming out this year, Assassin's Creed, starring Michael Fassbender in the title role as the assassin, and then Marion Cotillard as well. I think that this is going to be an amazing, epic film. I love the video game franchise, and I really, really hope that they do this justice with this film. I'm excited to see Michael Fassbender in the title role. He's a great actor, and he's really going places. So I'm excited to see the assassins and the Brotherhood of the Assassins coming to life on the big screen. Number 4, and I'm going to get a lot of trouble for this one, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice.
Cat out of a tree, you read a puff piece editorial.
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
Ben Affleck as a new, older Bruce Wayne and Batman. A lot of people are very negative about him in the role, but after they saw the trailers, I think that they are happy with Ben Affleck in the role of Batman. And then Henry Cavill reprising his role as Clark Kent / Superman after Man of Steel, directed by Zack Snyder. And I think this will be the best way to enter into the whole Justice League idea, like Marvel did with the Avengers. Wonder Woman made her debut in the trailer as well. Well, we saw her in the trailer. Apparently Aquaman's going to be in the movie as well. The villain with Lex Luthor and Doomsday. I think it's going to be a good film, the whole Dawn of Justice idea, and I'm excited to see it. Number 3, another DC Universe film with Suicide Squad. I think it's great that they put the villains of many of these comics and movies in the leading roles as the anti-heroes, heroes. They're doing their job as villains, and they don't have anything to lose. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, great idea. Will Smith, Jared Leto as the Joker. I'm a big Joker fan, especially Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker. So I really think that Jared Leto has something big to live up to. He looks like a younger version of the Joker in this film, and I'm excited to see what he will be doing with the role of Joker. Number 2, Star Wars Rogue One. I really love Episode 7, The Force Awakens, and I'm excited to see the first anthology film in the franchise. This is a film that takes place between Episode 3 and 4, where they steal the plans of the Death Star. It stars Felicity Jones, Forrest Whitaker, and I think this is going to be a proper movie. I mean, after Disney took over from Lucasfilm, they did a great job with The Force Awakens, and I think that this is going to be a very good thriller, spy type movie, heist film actually, where we see a little bit of a backstory on how things happened. I mean, in Episode 4, you just come to Darth Vader saying that the rebels stole the plans for the Death Star. How did they do that? Star Wars Rogue One will show that. And then number 1, my most anticipated film of 2016, I think by the process of elimination you guys could have guessed it, Captain America Civil War. I am a huge Marvel fan. I mean, I've actually got a Captain America t-shirt on. The entire collection of Marvel films from Iron Man until Ant-Man on Blu-ray. I can't wait for Captain America Civil War. It's going to be a big lineup of actors and characters. I think where they went with Ant-Man was a good intro into the whole idea of Civil War, especially the post-credit scene where they actually took a scene from Captain America Civil War and put that in the end credit scene in Ant-Man. So Ant-Man will come back. We'll get new characters like Black Panther, where they tease him a little bit in Age of Ultron when they spoke about Wakanda. So Black Panther will finally make his debut on the big screen. Spider-Man entering into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I know that a lot of people can't wait to see this. There were a little bit of problems with the casting choices, and a lot of people didn't think that the casting for Spider-Man was wonderful, but Marvel doesn't make mistakes when it comes to casting. That's what I feel. So I'm very excited for Captain America Civil War. See these big names in the Marvel Universe face off against each other, like Iron Man, Captain America. the whole cast. I mean, Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner, all those people are coming back. It's going to be big, it's going to be brutal, it's going to be epic, and I think it's going to be a good intro into the idea of the Infinity War coming out in 2018. So I'm very excited for Captain America Civil War, like you can see. So there you have it, the lineup of 2016, my most anticipated films of the year. Can't wait to see them. I mean, next week already it's Deadpool, and it's just gonna get interesting from there. So if you like this video, if you like the idea of talking about movies, please subscribe. We'll keep you posted. Comment, talk about movies. We'd love to hear from you. Have a good day.